Y'all niggas love to lock black niggas up. This nigga, y'all just keep slapping that nigga on the wrist. He just gonna keep murking niggas. Yo, what's up? Y'all know who type shit. I'm back with a reaction video to a day. If I don't do it, so one of y'all get a gift card of y'all's choice. Remember that. I'm gonna keep plugging that in. Yeah. Today we got the victims of Yakuza. Now Yakuza is a Dallas fucking crash out. Not gonna lie, Dallas crash out. I'm like, it's crazy when you hear about people through like stories. Like it's like this nigga don't exist. And first of all, this nigga has a name like Yakuza. If y'all know what the Yakuza is, y'all be like, damn, that nigga crazy if he got a name like Yakuza. Hey, but he got ops and niggas beefing with him, and we gonna see why they said that they the victims of Yakuza. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all do all that good jazz. Comment what video y'all want next. My bad, forgetting what I'm supposed to be saying. But yeah, we're finna get right into this video.
This video is for educational documentary purposes only.
For sure it is.
It is meant to provide an authoritative news reporting narrative of historic events that have occurred presented in a journalistic context.
Historical events.
A former gang member is asking Dallas police to do more to fight gang violence.
The officer-involved shooting in Dallas was wanted for 2 counts of capital murder.
The family of a 20-year-old woman is threatening to sue the city for negligence.
I saw them shooting. I have my 2 kids at home, so that really just shook me.
Since I'm one of the oldest, I gotta be stronger for my family. So
it's hard to be strong.
I can't really show emotions or nothing like that.
Bro, like them niggas don't kill niggas. They be out here just killing niggas. Don't give a fuck about your family crying or none of that shit. Like I can't do it, bro. I can't kill nobody unless they trying to harm me and my family, bro. Like that, like I hate to see that shit, bro.
Yakuza, the demonic psychopath from the East Dallas and Pleasant Grove.
We started out this video. That nigga said demonic psychopath. Chat, demonic psychopath, and he's not lying. This nigga is actually crazy.
Show emotions or nothing like that.
Yakuza, the demonic psychopath from the East Dallas and Pleasant Grove set OTS, has risen to popularity in the Dallas drill scene. And one
shit, he looking like he finna take down murder in this motherfucker. Why is he looking at murder like that? Hey, this song hard as fuck too. This song hard as hell.
One of the main faces of Dallas drill FBG murder, Yakuza has risen to the top level of savage.
Look at his face, bro. Nigga looks crazy, bro.
Count of 6. Yakuza has become one of Dallas's most feared.
Alleged
killers, most recently shocking the entire city.
He ain't got convicted yet. It's alleged.
Of Dallas, being arrested whilst being on the run after him, and fellow OTS members.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Stolen truck in
I'll never forget seeing this video.
We will take a look into all of the bodies that are said to be associated with Yakuza. I would like to clarify for 2 of them, he was accompanied by another person, so that will be taken into consideration as well.
6 minus 2 is still 4, nigga. What the fuck? The hell are we talking about? That nigga said that will be taken into consideration. Like, nigga, it's still.
But without further ado, let's take a deep dive into all of the victims of Yakuza. Yakuza, real name Deontay Moore, was born on July 5th, 2005 in East Dallas. More specific.
Damn, this nigga younger than me? Damn. This nigga young as hell.
Specifically, the East Grand Avenue neighborhood, or 223 short for the zip code of the neighborhood. Yakuza even has 223 tattooed on his neck. Not surprising at all, Yakuza is actually the younger brother of another Dallas savage by the name of Stepa, real name Demonta Moore, being born on October 10th, 2001. Stepa, whilst looking harmless, has proven to have a lengthy track record with the Dallas police.
I ain't gonna lie, I can tell that like they ain't got no father in their life, and I don't mean to be like stereotypical by saying that shit, but if you got an older brother, it's like, okay, so say they had a dad, they probably do. The nigga just probably didn't do his fucking job. And I'm gonna say you didn't do your fucking job because how is both of your kids in jail for murder? That's bad parent. But like, if they did have a dad in their life, like the first son would probably be the crash out. And then but the second one, like the dads know all their mistakes with that younger one. Like,
police,
but both of
even
them,
once putting
y'all
hands
wasn't
on
doing
a
y'all
teacher
job.
whilst attending Mesquite High School in 2018, as well as his state fair incident where he fired at a man whilst leaving the fair. This is where Yakuza is said to have picked up his extreme love for violence as well as his introduction into the ruthless streets of Dallas, Texas, joining SCG or Sack Chaser Global. This, of course, would later become the now famous Only the Sacks, or OTS for short.
Sacks, OTS 444.
You're like nobody.
Like
Nobody.
Co-founded by Foolie, a member from the 65 section of Pleasant Grove SCG, along with another gang in the area. No Hospital Gang, or NHG, would begin.
Shit. Damn. Oh, he must got a blunt in his mouth or something. But I know that's Bang, man. My leg.
To cause terror in T
And
streets
it's
of
hard.
Dallas, beefing with the FBG or Free Bird Gang, a group from Fort Deuce in South Dallas. Cartel or Man Man and his younger brother Arrow would become famous around Dallas for fighting until they would start toting guns. As stated before, they were also beefing with the group FBG, a beef that would make many scratch their heads, saying as Strizzy, a top member for FBG, just happens to be cousins with FBG Murda. However, that
And I always like used to be like, how is they beefing with Freebird and he FBG? But his name is a diss to FBG, which is kind of slow, cause like you blow up and your name is they shit.
wouldn't stop
like,
the tragedy that would unfortunately take place on April 17, 2021, when Seriante Green, also known as Fats, would attend a park gathering at a park in South Dallas.
I remember
And
this.
Shortly after
Look at
walking
this
from the
video.
car, two men would pull up, exit the vehicle, and
I seen
fire
this
towards
on the
Fats,
news.
unaliving him on the scene. These two assailants are said to be none other than Stepa and his younger brother Yakuza. As I mentioned before, this was one of the bodies that he was present for, but his rounds probably weren't the fatal rounds. This is supported by autopsy reports showing that Fats was unalived by a pistol round, very important since Yakuza was using a AR. However, while
So y'all let this nigga go. He was shooting at a nigga, but he ain't kill him.
only being 15 years old at the time, this is believed to be Yakuza's first time unaliving someone, with most people saying they observed an intense shift in Yakuza's demeanor, seeing him show signs of insomnia as well as PTSD. Nevertheless, this is where most say Yakuza would be heavily praised by his OTS members, meanwhile being hated by FBG and Sniper Gang members. Yakuza would become one of OTS's top shooters. Loved for his ability to beat his enemies to the takedown, Yakuza would be used as protection for his courage. May 29th, 2020.
And you know what's crazy? Like, bro, in an alternate universe, this nigga is a good kid, went to college, like, is a great student, all types of shit in a perfect world. But this nigga's a crash out.
Tyler Rashid Ingram, aka T-Man, would take Yakuza with him to rob a 18-year-old man named KB. Real name.
Y'all robbing my nigga, bro. Like, this nigga, he might be in some shit too. It be the ones that look like they don't be in no shit, that be the demons. But this nigga playing Fortnite on the PS4, like, how dangerous can this nigga
Kobe
really be?
Mascoro. T-Man would bring prop money to the exchange in agreement to buy some pounds off of Kobe. Having Yakuza
He the plug. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. He looked like a plug.
wait outside of the car just in case anything went wrong. Unfortunately, it would when Kobe would realize what was happening. Unable to get to him from the back seat, T-Man signaled for Yakuza to help. He creeps up from the side, firing at Kobe and unaliving him. This death is actually pretty significant, since it's said to be the true root to the beef between OTS and OTG, since Kobe was actually the cousin of OTG member True Glizzy.
Yeah. Why y'all be so young doing dumb shit? You get out of jail and can't still get a job. You gotta go work in a fucking warehouse because you decide to put motherfucking a cross on your shit and you fucking, I don't know who the fuck you thought you was with that one. And what that hoe say? That hoe look like it say bean. Nah, that hoe say like it's some gang
T-Man,
name.
being the actual stepbrother of Yakuza, would take the rap for the case, not wanting to let his younger brother
Step brother. So they daddy wasn't in their life, so he went and found a new nigga, and now he can't even do his
spend
job.
the rest of his life behind bars. The robbery situation would show how advanced the Sacks were when it came to deception. They would become known for robbing dealers or running off. Number 7. A known member of the Set Stretch gang would take a great liking into Yakuza, allegedly taking him in as a paid hitman for him. Having problems with the clique B4L, Number 7 would put money on a close affiliate of the group by the name of Billy. Stepa and Yakuza would take this opportunity immediately. On January 12, 2022, they would spot Billy in a parking lot of some apartments in Pleasant Grove, both firing, unaliving.
That nigga Billy, like, he talk a whole bunch of shit. That nigga, like, he the type to win the dice game and not let niggas forget about that shit until they want their money back. Like, this nigga look like he on a car detailing spot. Like, he straight janky with
Billy
it.
At the age of 26. This is where the beef between B4L Baby comes about, where he raps FOTS, nigga FNHG in the track Stepping for Billy. This makes sense because NHG are actually like underdogs to Stretch Gang, with members posting them often on their stories till this day, and OTS and NHG were cool at this time. Something to note about Yakuza during this period is that he would be showing true
Hold on. They said
between B4L Baby and them.
They said OTS and no hospital is cool. Let them 6. Let them. Yeah, okay. Let them 6 right there.
Often on their stories till this day, and OTS and NHG were cool at this time. Something to note about Yakuza during this period is that he would be showing true signs of mental incompetence, such as in the video for popular NHG rapper Bangman's track The One, where Yakuza can be seen bobbing his head weirdly faster than everyone else.
What the
Something
fuck?
that is very strange saying as the tempo for said song.
Hell no, hell no, hell no. We gotta go slide past that.
NHG rapper
We just not gonna
Bangman's
slide
track The
past
One,
that.
where Yakuza.
Look at my nigga face, cuz. Look at this nigga face, bruh. Can I zoom in? Let a young nigga zoom in. Oh, I can't. Look at this nigga face, cuz. That is
Can be seen
wild.
bobbing his head weirdly faster than everyone else. Something that is very strange saying as the tempo for said song. NHG rapper.
Look at Arrow.
Track The One, where Yakuza can be seen bobbing.
Look, Arrow looking at this nigga laugh. Look, they looking at this nigga laughing like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
Weirdly faster than everyone else. Something that is very strange saying as the tempo.
Man, that nigga might not be crazy. That nigga just goofy than a bitch. Like, nigga trying to make everybody laugh on some shit.
Than what he's doing in the video. This is just one of the very few instances that would support the widely speculated idea that Yakuza is in fact truly screwed up in the head after being around senseless violence growing up. However, one death would have a devastating impact on Yakuza as well as other OTS members. Back in 2021, in the early morning hours of April the 4th, Hank, real name Kovion Williams and member of the Fast Money clique, was unalived on the 7800 block of Sovereign Row in Stemmons Corridor. He was 18 years old at the time. Surprisingly enough, Hank would actually be killed in the act of sliding on some of his ops, allegedly them being a mixture of Bank Bro members, a Mesquite-based gang, and Free Buddy Gang, a gang from the BFL section of Oak Cliff. This is rather shocking to think about saying, as Bug, a currently incarcerated member of Free Body Gang, is responsible for making Hank snaggle tooth after knocking a few of his teeth out after Hank would attempt to rob him months prior to his.
So why nigga had to slide because he got his ass whooped? Why nigga, you trying to rob me, nigga?
His death. A video.
Dude, what the fuck I'm supposed to do?
Would circulate afterwards.
I seen this. Whoever sent him, get him finna rage around like real one. Damn.
Hank unalived on the ground with a chop next to his feet, something that is often mocked and rapped about by his rivals, often referencing him dying while attempting to slide. OTS members would begin to claim Hank due to him be closely tied with OTS members, starting the phrase, "Hank Gang Forever." 2022 would see the Sacks try their hand at rapping, with Arrow, real name Eric Lampkin Scarborough, or the real FBGK, dropping gritty drill tracks like his Then Leave remix, where he brags about being a certified shooter and having a high body count in the streets. Where you can see notable faces such as Man Man or Cartel, who is actually the older brother of Arrow, as well as BB, a 6K member associated with No Hospital Gang. Unfortunately, this brief moment outside of the streets wouldn't last long because Yakuza would eventually catch his most famous body. I'm of course talking about TG, or real name.
Where the fuck is TG, bruh? Damn, bruh. They was trolling the fuck out this nigga, bro. It was bad, bro. You had people like run down forum making where the fuck is TG. You had people saying how the fuck a grown man go missing. It was all types of shit, especially on Twitter. Twitter was funny as hell, bro. It was like, where the fuck is, like, that shit was under everything. Where the fuck is TG?
Named
Like,
Tavarius Robinson, a known slime in the city of Dallas, most known for being a part of
hey, it's a video on TG2, the biggest slime in Dallas. Might get that reaction. Might get that reaction coming soon. All right, let me make sure my shit straight.
Jug Team, a clique from the Ewing Villas townhomes in Oak Cliff, approximately 3 minutes from the Dallas Zoo. TG's death would be very strategic, saying as he was said to always be on his pivot, becoming known as one of the biggest practitioners of backdooring, the act of befriending a person or group to get close to them just to betray them when they least expect it, either for money or other lucrative goods they may be involved with. As the story goes, TG had been causing a lot of problems throughout the gritty streets of Afghanistan, being surrounded with numerous cliques around the city from
What the fuck did the nigga just say? Afghanistan? Afghanistan. Hey, we not finna start that shit.
lucrative goods they may be involved with. As the story goes, TG had been causing a lot of problems throughout the gritty streets of Afghanistan, being surrounded with
Man, that
numerous
shit
cliques
so
around the
ass.
city from 2020 to 2022, with some of these groups being into it with each other simultaneously. One group that he was with would actually be a fatal mistake due to the underlying issues between them and OTS. This would be none other than FBG, which would obviously not sit right with OTS.
Bro, this nigga TG was like a gang thought, bro. Like, this nigga was hopping from clique to clique to clique throughout the city. And bro, not even from Dallas.
Since they were actively at odds with them after unaliving Fats back in 2021. TG attended the funeral of Fats, which may support the idea that TG had an actual bond with FBG members, and wasn't trying to just come around and slime them. Nevertheless, OTS would have their plans in motion. They would allow TG to believe he was a part of OTS, which they had just created not too long ago that year in 2023, changing from their previous Savvy K Chaser Global. They would plan to link up together on July the 4th, allegedly having TG believe that they would be attending a block party, when in reality the plot would be much more sinister as details would later prove. Nevertheless, TG, along with Yakuza and a now FBG Murda, real name Kato Rivers, would agree to meet up together at the block party
It's beta.
in the East Grand Avenue neighborhood of East Dallas, with the three of them wearing matching outfits.
This shit blew the fuck out of me, bro. This shit. And at the time, the only person I followed on Instagram was FBG Murder at the time. And then I do remember this post being deleted, and I never knew why. I was like, oh, nigga deleted the post. But now seeing this shit, like, y'all niggas got on matching Nike shorts. Y'all niggas got on the tights with the white.
all posting fit pics before they met. Now the exact specifics of what went down that night are not completely clear, but what is known is that TG went to meet with OTS at this block party. Unfortunately, TG, real name Tavarius Robinson, wouldn't return home that night. He would sadly be found unalived in the alley of a house.
Man, they told that nigga it was a house party. It wasn't no house party. They booked his dumb ass.
This is highly rumored to be the work of none other than Yakuza, with other members Moolah and Man playing crucial roles in his demise as well. This situation is truly a testament to how sadistic OTS really are, and the great lengths they will go to prove they are the most ruthless clique in all of Dallas. The murder of TG was a strategic and decisive setup from the beginning, starting with Yakuza attempting to backdoor Gunna about a week prior, meeting up with him to trade guns, not going through with it due to him being with his child at the time. Now, something to be mindful of about
only reason why he spared you is because you was your kid, bro. I respect that though. Oh, it's Yakuza with his kid. I don't think we put that, but either way, I respect that. Not in front of the kids, bro. Not in front of the kids.
This
bro.
detail is that, in the streets, people usually are never doing business the right way. Someone is always waiting or attempting to get over on the next person, hence why trading is usually a no-no in the streets.
Literally.
However, the two would agree to trade firearms, but they both were thinking the same thing. TG, given a Glock 26 handgun from an alleged friend, would trade Yakuza the pistol for a Tech 9. As stated before, Yakuza was already trying to backdoor Gunna, so he gave him a faulty tech that would knowingly jam if it it was fired. This is the same tech that you see on TG's last post sitting on the counter. Later that day, after arriving at the promised house for the block party, TG would be met with a scary surprise. There, of course, was no block party. There was no one there but TG and OTS. That's when TG realized what was going on, allegedly running through the back being chased by Yakuza.
Back door. That's tough.
Man and Mula, where he was shot and unalived and left in the alley, sadly being found by his family on July 6th. Yakuza is said to be the one who put almost 7 shots to TG's face. Murda and Yakuza would delete the photos they posted of them matching with TG later the next morning, with TG's post staying up, being the last thing he would post on that day. OTS would be Murda and Yakuza would delete the photos they posted of them matching with TG later the next morning, with TG's post staying up, being
Damn. But you got FBG in your shit though. Bro, like you gotta be smarter now. Like there ain't no way like you hopping from click to click and you hopping from click to people that have recently beefed like that.
the last thing he would post on that day. OTS would be called out openly by people for backdooring TG,
Them niggas
with
back
people
though.
mainly putting the blame on Yakuza. He would go on to attempt to cover his tracks by fake mourning TG, creating an entire highlight on his Instagram, posting about how he missed TG and would be sliding for him for revenge, knowing he was the one behind his death. Yakuza is truly a
Hell nah, bruh. Hell nah. You just put the name of the man that you killed on your body forever. Like, bro, at some point, like you gotta realize, like, spirituality is like real as fuck. That's just bad spirits just with you your entire fucking life, bro. And you made a highlight.
psychopath by all means, going as far as to get TG's name tatted on him to throw the law enforcement off of his trail. This wouldn't do much for the others involved, since members Man and Mula were arrested shortly after the passing of TG, both being charged in connection to his death, after Man was allegedly caught on camera going back to the getaway vehicle used in the murder. TG's mom would be searching everywhere for her son, with no help from anyone, constantly asking people for answers, mainly the question of where is TG. This would start the popular phrase, Way's mom would be searching everywhere for her son, with no help from anyone, constantly asking people for answers, mainly the question of where.
This is mom, where's TG? Damn.
Is TG. This would start the popular phrase, where TF is TG, popularized by rapper Rundown 4 after his track of the same name a few months after TG passed. His ops mock him constantly, with many poking fun at the fact
I seen this.
This
This is why I was like, how the fuck a grown man go missing? I seen this, bruh. I think they found him, y'all. That's fucked up, bruh.
Man could even go missing in the first place, further proving the allegations against OTS that they in fact took out one of their own. Yakuza would be taken into custody not too long after this, but would be released due to insufficient evidence. This would be the last time that
y'all keep letting that nigga off the hook. That's the judicial system failing. Y'all niggas love to lock black niggas up. This nigga, y'all just keep slapping that nigga on the wrist. He just gonna keep murking niggas.
Yakuza would get off so easy after doing something so brazenly, because Yakuza, being the psychopathic hothead he is, would go on to shock the entire city of Dallas in what is said to be one of the biggest plot twists in all of Dallas drill.
We just watched this video. He do a kind of better way of explaining it, but I swear to God, when this shit happened, bro, it wasn't like one Instagram page that was not talking about that shit,
As
bro.
2024 comes around, the emergence of the new Dallas drill scene is taking the world by storm, with FBG Murda being one of the main voices of the movement. Having all eyes on him and his group OTS, he would rise to top ranks in the drill scene whilst having Yakuza with his bloody reputation of shoot first and ask questions later being the muscle for the group. March of 2024, Yakuza, looking to add to his growing arsenal, would begin discussing the possible purchase of switches from 2 teens from the North Dallas area, agreeing to meet up to do the transaction in a parking lot of the Uncle Lee grocery store in South Dallas. Now, sometime while in the vehicle,
Never fucking going to this gas station again, bro.
one of the teens would bring up the suggestion of a trade. Yakuza, not feeling the situation, possibly certain they were attempting to slime him, would do the absolute unthinkable, shooting both of the teens before getting out, taking a picture of one of them, then fleeing the scene. These two teens would be Cameron Stacy, aka Cam, and Kamari Smith Caps.
He shot them two. I think it was Cam. I can't remember the picture vividly because when I saw it, I clicked off of it. I don't like seeing shit like that. But I think it was Cam. So he shot Cam, and Cam like tried to like he like was trying to like get some help, and like ran out, like jumped out the side of the car, and he was already dead. And that's when Yakuza took a picture of the nigga.
AKA Mari, both 18
And then he sent it to SOS members talking about some sloppy mans. Like, that is crazy.
years old. Cam and Mari were a part of CTG, or Cutthroat Gang, a predominantly Hispanic clique from the Mayhem and Spring Valley section of North Dallas. They are closely allied with another predominantly Hispanic clique called SOS from the Richland Trace Apartments in North Dallas. The death of these two teens would spark large outrage from the local community, with many of them blind to the fact that they were actually gang members. No one other than CTG and SOS would even know who was behind this, however, with many assuming it was C4G from Oak Cliff. We would soon learn the truth when on July 25th, news would start to circulate of a large police presence in North Dallas due to an officer-involved shooting. This would unfortunately be Yakuza as well as top OTS member Arrow. They would be taken into custody after they would ram a stolen truck into Dallas police.
Oh, they blurred it.
To escape.
They blurred it.
News would break of a wanted.
Yeah, Yakuza laid down on the ground. Now, honestly, I don't know why he didn't run, but if you do so much crime, bruh, like so much crime, and you just like know that they building that file on you, it's like I feel like he just like got tired of just running and got tired of ducking the cops and all of that. I mean, obviously not, because y'all was trying to steal a truck. Why y'all trying to steal a truck? I don't fucking know.
Murder suspect being arrested after an officer shooting. The suspect would be Yakuza, since as info would
shooting. I thought they just random. Y'all shot at him too?
Be revealed. He was actually on the run at the time due to his
some niggas you just can't help.
Active warrant for the murders of Cam and Mari. Text messages would show Yakuza and the two SOS members planned on making a deal for the switches when Yakuza felt played and took them out, taking in pic of the bodies and sending them to SOS members telling them to get back. This would explain why eventually on the early morning of June 7th,
we just saw this in the last video.
Yakuza, along with his mother, would be leaving a Walmart in the North Dallas area when a car would pull up, firing at their vehicle, leaving Yakuza's mom in critical condition and him walking away unscathed. He would almost instantly get on social media laughing at the attempt, whilst his mother was fighting for her life. Yakuza allegedly even used his own mother as a human shield when the shots started going off.
See, I said this last video, that has not been fact-checked. But if you are unscathed and your mother isn't critical, and these rumors are swirling around, we have no other reason but to believe that shit. And that nigga went on motherfucking Instagram smoking the wood talking about not a scratch, but your mama in the hospital.
Came from a quote-unquote reliable source. This would later be proven to be the work of CTG members after they would get Yakuza's location from a female that used to deal with him. When this information was
gonna slam my head and said, what I tell y'all about that back door? Y'all, you won't fuck with her no more. Why she still got your load? Y'all niggas tripping, and you got ops. And you knowing that these females do anything for a little piece of change, nigga. All I gotta do is send you his location, and you gonna give me how much?
Many people were shocked and confused, since this was completely out of the blue because SOS and CTG never had beef with OTS until this. So many people were just lost for words, because now this has started a completely new conflict, with CTG openly vowing revenge.
I'm sorry, Hank smoked. Oh, I seen that. Long live Cam, long live Mari, this shit ain't over. Y'all favorite Puerto Rican 09? If you was born in fucking 09, bro, there's no way. This 09 gotta be something else. Long live my slimes. They gonna feel this.
For Cam and Mari, now stamping the
That's Manny, bro. That I'm scared of that
the
nigga.
war between SOS and OTS.
That's one of them little
Yakuza
Mexicans
is
that's
currently in
scared.
custody, as many fans of Dallas drill flock to his story, with many referring to him as the King Von of Dallas, with a total of 6 bodies opposed to Von's alleged 7. Yakuza will definitely go down in the books as one of the most feared shooters in Dallas.
Why does he need to go down in the books? Nigga, he's going down in Tarrant County books, nigga, or Dallas County books. Nigga don't need to go down in no books. That nigga took innocent, well, not innocent lives, obviously, but hell yeah, some of them hoes was innocent lives. I ain't gonna sit here and try to sugarcoat the shit just because they was in the streets and shit. Innocent lives, bruh. And they just getting taken off Earth, like, for no reason, bro. Like, I told y'all, this nigga is literally clinically insane. Like, should go to a mental hospital, bro. Like, and I recently saw a video of this nigga on a jail call whooping somebody ass and was like I don't know what the fuck was going on, but he was putting paws on somebody and we could hear it in the video. It gets to a point, dude. It gets to a point. If y'all like that video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. 2 videos a day, or one of y'all getting a gift card of y'all's choice. It's randomly selected. But yeah, make sure y'all comment what other videos y'all want me to react to. Trying to just push them all out. And yeah, you niggas still some bitches.